I'm Jovis Bonhovis, and this here's the creation crew. Everyone to say welcome. We're gonna have fun with you. Welcome from Early Bird. Welcome from Boogie World. Welcome from Dora Mouse. Welcome from Woody Loud. Welcome from everyone in the creation crew. So come on in. We're glad to see you. Yes, we are. Come on in.
So anyway, I said to Mr. Bosanti Craco, I said, hello there. Oh, you're here. Fantastic. Great. Look, Monkey, the show started.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Oh, I'm glad you could make it. Hey, great timing. We're going to have some fun today. I'll tell you what, there's a whole bunch of things we've got planned for you guys, isn't there, Stripey Monkey?
Oh, yeah, there sure is, Jovis. We've got song time and arty crafty time.
Oh, yeah, and there's scripture time, and then there's the outside adventure.
And story time too. It's going to be awesome.
It sure is, but first of all, didn't you say you had a joke for us, Monkey?
Oh, yeah. You want to hear it?
Yeah, please, I really do. Lay it on me, Monkey baby.
All right, here goes. A man goes into a doctor and he says, Doctor, I've lost my spectacles.
Right, yeah.
And the doctor says, you certainly have. This is a dental surgery.
It's a dental surgery. He's lost his glasses because he couldn't see. So it was a doctor's surgery because he thought it was a dental surgery. I've got to tell somebody. Woody, do you want to hear a joke? Woody, love, do you want to hear a joke?
Now, you know me, Mr. Bonhovis. I'm always up for a laugh.
Right, you're so going to love this. Right, here goes, right. A man walks into the doctor and says, Doctor, I've lost my spectacles.
I understand so far.
Right, and the doctor says, you certainly have. This is a dental surgery.
Well, why would he go there for spectacles?
No, he wouldn't. That's the joke, you see, Woody, because he can't see properly without his spectacles, and he says he's lost his spectacles, so he's gone to the...
I see, so we're laughing at people with poor eyesight now, are we?
No, I wasn't saying that. It just meant that he'd lost his specs, you see.
Frankly, I thought better of you, Mr. Bonhovis.
Well, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean anything by it.
Well, perhaps you ought to think before you go around poking fun.
Well, yes, but... Yeah, OK, I think that's the door. All right, bye, Woody. See you. I'll bet it's taught us a thing or two with some mail for me. And I never see him down here, do I? I'll surprise him by opening the door, expecting to see him. Hello?
Huh? Big black shoes, knobbly knees, hairy hands, broad shoulders. Mr. Bosanti Craco!
Mr. Bonhovis, what are you doing on the floor?
It's Mr. Bosanti Craco, everybody. Never mind. Look, I thought you were somebody else, actually. What can I do for you today? Why don't you come in?
Oh, thank you, most kind. I can't stop, I'm afraid. I require your services, Mr. Bonhovis.
Yeah.
Would you hold this box for me,
Yes,
please?
certainly, no problem. Thank you.
The thing is, you see...
There's something moving in there.
I am working on a little project, Mr. Bonhovis.
Yes, doing it again.
If you'll just take this box for a moment, I'll explain what's in there. Okay. I'm working on a robot. I've been making...
What's in there? He's doing it again. What is it? What is it?
Mr. Bonhovis, pull yourself together, man. Shoulders back, tummy in, stand up straight, stiff upper lip, and take the box.
Ooh.
As as I was saying, I need you to keep an eye on my robot that I've been making.
Right.
It mustn't get out of that box.
Okay.
I'm having terrible problems with the silliness settings.
Right.
It keeps getting out, running around everywhere, and tickling everybody.
Okay, so what you're saying is that there's a malfunctioning tickle robot in this box which is trying to escape.
George, you've got it. Now, don't take your eyes off that box for a second.
Okay.
I'll be back later.
Okay, all right then. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. I'll just put this down here. I guess I better just keep my eye on this for a bit then. Why don't you guys have a little look through the window while I just keep an eye on this box? Yeah, go on, go and have a look through the window.
Today we're going to make a pizza. Have you ever made your own pizzas? Time to start getting it all ready. Always remember to put the tomato sauce on first.
Just cutting my ham pieces up into squares like you normally have on a pizza.
Now to grate the cheese. Be careful, Flossie. Bella nicked one of my squares. Ready to go in the oven. Flossie's made a face on her pizza. Yay, they're ready! They look perfect. There's my pizza there. Yum, yum, yum. Now all that's left to do is to eat them. Bye!
Get back! I'm awake. La 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 la. Oh, this is dull. Oh. Someone at the door. I bet that's Mr. Bosanti Craco for his robot. Oh, hello, Mr. Mr. Bosanti Craco. How are you doing? All right.
Ah, Bonhovis, do you have my robot?
Yes.
I do hope he wasn't too much trouble.
No trouble at all. There you go,
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you. Mr. Bonhovis.
Yes.
This box is empty.
What? Don't be ridiculous. It's not... Mr. Bosanti Craco, this box is empty.
You blithering buffoon! That's what I told you! Come quickly, before it gets out and tickles everybody!
I must have dozed off just for a moment. Monkey! Monkey! Hold in your ticklish bits! The tickle robot's escaped! Mr. Bonhovis, in all my life, I might never hear that sentence again.
There he is! He's getting away! After him! Where's he gone now?
There he is!
Hey, what's going on? What's all this noise? Stop tickling me!
Mr. Bosanti Craco, it's tickling early bird!
Stop it quickly!
Now, what is all this palaver? I'm trying to have a bit of slime time here. What's that? Oh, I'm being tickled. Oh, what's going on? Oh, he's tickling me.
There he is!
Got him! He's tickling me.
Where's he gone now? I say, what's all this racket? What's going on out here? I'm trying to do my work. I say, what's that? There's something in the library.
He's gone into the library!
Take him off! It's tickling me terribly. Make it stop! Make it stop! What is it? I've got him! I've got him!
Thank goodness! Mr. Bonhovis, I asked you to do one simple thing and you fell asleep.
Well, it wasn't my robot.
Oh dear, do you have any idea of the chaos this robot would have caused if it had got into town? It would have gone round tickling everybody pink.
Well, you've got the robot now.
Yes, and no thanks to you. I'm leaving.
Oh, right, fair enough. God, what's got into him? Grumpy so-and-so. It's not my silly robot.
Oh, Mr. Bonhovis, that's enough running around and silliness for now, don't you think? Why doesn't everybody settle down for a nice story?
I'd love that, Bookie. Oh, that's just what I need, you're right. But you know what?
Yes?
But you know what? I've been a really good person today, helping Mr. Bosanti Craco with his box and everything, and so you're not going to give me some story that's like somehow all about me, are you?
Mr. Bonhovis, you're far too sensitive. I think you should just read the story to the boys and girls and enjoy some nice, peaceful time.
Yeah, I think you're quite right. I'm not sure you answered my question, actually, Bookie. But anyway, is this it down here? Oh, thank you very much. All right, I'll see you later then, mate. Ooh, what have we got? Let's have a little look. Ooh, Zap Steadfast and the Escape from Planet Volcanus. Hey, monkey.
Hi, Jovis.
The holiday planet of Volcanus was dangerous and unstable. For several days now, there'd been severe eruptions all across the planet, and everyone had to leave.
Everyone on the planet? Goodness me!
The evacuation was underway. Everyone on planet Volcanus had to forget about their holidays and get back on board the rocket ship to go home. The planet was about to explode, and Zap Steadfast, the rocket ship captain, had warned everybody.
The planet's going to explode? No wonder they have to leave.
Exactly, monkey. Anyway, Steve Brain was one of those standing on the outside of the rocket in an orderly line, waiting to get on board. They'd all been told very clearly, as soon as you begin to feel the ground rumble, the planet is going to blow up. You must get straight on board. Don't go back to your holiday hotels to get anything or do anything else. Just get on board the rocket ship right away.
That's what I'd do. Actually, I think I'd be on it already.
Yeah, me too, actually, monkey. Yeah, me too. Waiting around in a line was getting rather dull for Steve. It didn't seem like there was any immediate danger, and rather than just hang around, he thought it would be nice to just nip back to the holiday apartment for a quick last swim.
Aye?
Last swim. If he was going to be stuffed inside a hot space rocket for goodness knows how long, eh?
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, he went off anyway, wandering away, forgetting about the danger he was in. And soon enough, there was a gentle rumble underneath his feet. There's nothing to worry about, he thought to himself. There's been lots of rumbling just lately. There's nothing to worry about, and he carried on his way. He began to notice people rushing in the opposite direction to him, and soon enough, he felt another rumble under his feet. stronger this time. Never mind, he thought to himself. I'm sure there's plenty of time. Soon, cars and bikes were whizzing about past him, rushing to get to the rocket ship. And then, just as he was about to get to his hotel, he felt the most powerful rumble yet. And it seemed to wake up a memory inside him.
About time! Go to the rocket! Go to the rocket!
That was strong, he thought to himself. What was it Captain Zap Steadfast said? As soon as you feel the ground begin to rumble, there's not much time. And that's when he realised the danger he was in. He'd remembered. I need to get back to the rocket fast. The planet's going to explode.
Yeah, go quickly!
There was nobody else about, Monkey. All the other people had headed straight for the rocket. When he got close, he could see smoke and flames starting to billow out of the boosters. They were going to leave without him. Wait for me, he cried out as he ran at top speed towards the rumbling, rattling, great big machine. I'm coming! He ran into the smoke and leapt over the flames, running for his very life, and fell through the door just in time as it snapped shut after him. Before you could say put your seatbelts on, the G-force pushed Steve right against the floor as the huge craft surged upwards into the atmosphere.
Oh, he made it, yeah!
They made it just in time. Looking out of the rocket's windows, the passengers saw the fate of the holiday planet as it burst into a shattered ball of molten lava, fire and rock. Steve Brain felt immense relief as he thought back on what had just happened. I nearly got left behind. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I remembered what the captain said just in time, he thought. He went and gave a huge hug and a thank you to Captain Zack, who'd saved his life by giving him the warning.
Oh, so he should.
You just made it, Steve, he said. You weren't paying attention and you nearly got left behind. Thank goodness you came to your senses at the last minute. Yeah. From then on he knew paying attention and listening to warnings could be a lifesaver. And he decided to always keep alert when he'd been warned. Wow, what a story. Hey, and absolutely nothing to do with me for a change. Phew!
Well, we'll see what Dora Mouse says, eh?
Yeah.
Mr. Bonhovis, Mr. Bonhovis.
Oh, hey Dora Mouse, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Would you like to come in and have a sit down?
I'd love to, that'd be really nice. Oh, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, Dora Mouse. Now, what did you want to see me about?
Bucky Worm's story today, Jovis. Did it strike any chords with you at all?
I'm delighted to say it didn't.
So you don't think you've had anything in common with the character of Steve?
Steve? Hardly. I'm not on a space rocket.
I think Bucky Worm was trying to tell you something with that story. It seems to me that you and Steve do have something in common.
Like what?
Not paying attention and listening to warnings which can put you in grave danger.
Oh, because I fell asleep and the robot got out, you mean?
It's the same problem Steve had, and it nearly got him blown up. He'd been warned too, and he wasn't paying attention.
Gosh, Dora, you're right. I started dozing off to sleep.
It's easy to get distracted, but you must remember what is important and keep focused.
I see. But how can I remember that?
Just think, what would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do? Well, I know what he'd do. He wouldn't fall asleep on the job and he'd stay alert. Hey, why don't we have a song to help us remember that? Something nice and catchy. Come on, yeah, let's have song time.
and listen to the Lord. Be careful not to drift away. Keep close to our Lord Jesus, because you cannot afford to miss a thing that Jesus has to say. When he says careful, you know you better be careful. When he says stop, you know you better stop. When he says come this way, turn around and go his way. And then you'll know his way. It's the very best way. Stay awake, be wise, and listen to the Lord. Be careful not to drift away. Keep close to our Lord Jesus, because you cannot afford to miss a thing that Jesus has to say. When he says careful, you know you better be careful. When he says stop, you know you better stop. When he says come this way, turn around and go his way. And then you'll know his way. It's the very best way. He says careful, you know you better be careful. When he says stop, you know you better stop. When he says come this way, turn around and go his way. And then you'll know his way is the very best way.
So if I keep talking with Jesus and I'm always thinking to myself, what would Jesus do? I'll keep alert and I'll stay smart and I'll stay out of danger.
That sounds very wise, Jovis.
It sounds very wise, yes, but how can we be sure? I could say anything really, couldn't I? I mean, I could tell you, Monkey, that the best kind of alarm clock is a potato under your pillow. Each night before bed, just tell the potato what time you want to wake up, and then every morning it will wake you up shouting, mashed potato, mashed potato!
I'm not convinced.
No, aren't you? Me neither, Monkey. So what do? Check if it's in the Bible. It's scripture time. Get your Bible out. Get it out, whip it out. Check scripture time. Yeah. Here we go then. Let's have a look. Mashed potato, mashed potato, mashed potato. Under the pillow, makes a good alarm clock. Monkey, it's not in here.
Oh, I'm not surprised, to be honest.
No, me neither. Now then, what about staying alert and avoiding trouble? Let's see if I didn't just mark something up here earlier. Matthew. Chapter 25, starting from verse 1. Now, this is Jesus speaking, and he was telling a story to his disciples, and it goes like this. At that time, God's kingdom will be like 10 girls who went to wait for the bridegroom. They took their lamps with them, and 5 of the girls were foolish, and 5 were wise. Now, the foolish girls took their lamps with them, but they didn't take any extra oil for the lamps. The wise girls took their lamps and more oil in jars. When the bridegroom was very late for the wedding, the girls couldn't keep their eyes open and they fell asleep. And at midnight, someone announced, The bridegroom's coming! The bridegroom's coming! Come and meet him! Come and meet him! And all the girls woke up and they made their lamps ready. But the foolish girls said to the wise girls, "Give us some of your oil. The oil in our lamps is all gone." And the wise girls answered, No, there might not be enough for all of us. But go to those who sell the oil and buy some for yourselves.
Yeah.
So the foolish girls went to buy oil. While they were gone, the bridegroom came. The girls who were ready went in with the bridegroom to the wedding feast. And then the door was closed and locked. Later, the other girls came and they said, Sir, open the door and let us in." But the bridegroom answered, "Certainly not. I don't even know you." Always be ready. You don't know the day or the time that the Son of Man will come. The Son of Man is Jesus in this, Monkey. And it's saying that we need to always be ready for him. And it's a great life lesson, isn't it, about staying prepared and staying ready and alert. There you go. It's in the Bible, so you know you can trust it.
Hurrah!
Yeah, great. Hey, Monkey, have you got the time, matey?
Oh, sorry, Jovis. I haven't got a watch on right now.
Oh, well, do you want me to tell you what time it is, Monkey?
Sure, yeah. I suppose so.
Oh, OK. Well, I'll tell you. Here goes. It's Do you remember in that parable the clever girls were ready and had enough oil for their lamps so that when the bridegroom came they were ready and prepared?
I sure do. And the silly girls got left outside and missed the wedding.
They did. Well, why don't we make something to remind us to stay alert, to keep our lights on?
Yeah. Keep our lights on.
Yeah, it's another way of saying stay close to Jesus, I think. Yeah, we're going to make a cool paper chain and put it in a frame. Now, Monkey, this is very straightforward and quite simple. So I do expect you to get this right this time. You know, pay attention, yes?
Of course. I'll make you proud, Jovis.
Oh, jolly. I'm glad to hear it. Now, it is a very simple craft that we're going to do today. You'll just need a few things. You'll need some coloured paper, colours of your choice. You'll need a pair of scissors. Get an adult's help if you're not happy to cut out. You'll need a pen to do some drawing. You'll need some glue. And you'll also need something like this. Now, this is just a cheap, ordinary picture frame which you can pick up from a thrift store or a charity shop. Won't cost you much money. Okay, now what we're going to do is select a nice coloured background. I think I'm going to start off with white. That's going to be the background of my picture. And I'm going to choose a nice colour to go on that. Let's say blue to start off with. Okay, now watch carefully. I'm going to fold this in half. Like that, and then I'm going to fold it in half again, and then I'm going to draw a picture of an oil lamp. Now this is the bit that you must be ever so careful to do, because the oil lamp has got to touch both sides of the piece of paper here. Now if you don't know what an oil lamp looks like, think of it as, say, a squashed teapot. Now watch this. Here's the teapot spout coming down there. There's the bottom of the oil lamp where it would sit on the table, like so. There's the handle of the oil lamp and the top of the handle. Then it'll come over the top and a little bobbly bit for the lid, and then back down there and up again to the spout. Now this is where the flame would come out, and this would be full of oil, and it feeds up through this spout here, and the flame burns the oil. It's like an old-fashioned version of a candle or a torch or a lamp. So what we're going to do now, carefully cut this out. Watch. Now carefully, I mean I'm not snipping along this edge here, and that's very important, because if you do, it won't join together. So watch this, here we go. How's yours coming on there, Monkey? All right?
It's the best one ever, Jovis. It's perfect.
Wowzers, perfect, eh? Oh, well, we'll see about that, won't we? Anyway, look, see what I'm doing? Snippety, snip around the base. And you can do this with a few strips of paper in a few different colours to build up your picture. So I'm just going to show you this first one. Now watch this. When I open it out, look what happens. We've got an oil lamp paper chain. Okay, so now taking my background and my glue, all I need to do is put some glue on here like so, and then I can stick that down and then build that up with a couple more colours and pop it in the frame. And here's an example. What do you think of that? I've used a pink background for that, and I've got oil lamps along the top, and I've got light bulbs along the bottom, like a modern version, and I've decorated the edge with some colourful bits of paper. How about that? What do you think? There we go. So, let's have a look at yours, Monkey.
Hey, here we go, Jovis. Oh, what would Jesus do? Paper plane!
Paper plane? Paper plane in a frame? Oh, Monkey, it's supposed to be a paper chain! A paper chain in a frame! Oh, not again!
All right, Jovis, no need to fly off the handle. Get it? Fly off the handle.
Oh, that monkey! Oh, will he ever get it right? I don't know. I think he needs a bit more oil for his lamps. He's not paying attention.
Hey.
Oh, well, that's all we've got time for today, boys and girls. We've had such fun here today, haven't we? But that's it from me, Jovis Bonhovis, and these guys, the Creation Crew. Hope to see you next time, and don't forget, Jesus loves you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.